Welcome, adventurer. I take it you're new to Rivington?
Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer.
You've stepped on the guild's toes.
The lad's a little nervous, Jaheira. We heard of your great victory against Ketheric.
I could end it now, but I'll be patient. Father will see us together again. He will see you bleed.
She spoke to you in a rather familiar fashion.
We thought we were tracking them, but...
They were tracking you instead.
You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest.
But I never thought I would be happy to see this city again.
And hello there, troops. Welcome back to another episode of Baldur's Gate 3, and you're listening to Ace of Space Gaming with me, your host Thumbs. That was a terrible intro, but we're sticking with it because we've already done a restart. So, one thing before we get into what happened in the last episode, I would love to apologise for how long it took me to get the last episode out. It has been like 2 months or something. It's probably going to take a while to get this out. But anyway, I apologise for the length of time it's taking me to edit videos, but let's just say, I'm just taking forever. I would love to blame things and whatnot, but I'm just taking forever. So I apologise. But we are still continuing with the playthrough, troops, don't you worry. We just got to Act 3, why would I give up? No, I'm not. I probably should, but I'm not. Anyway, into what happened in the last episode. It was a long one. Again, I apologise for that. But it was a long one. We left, I'm quite sure we left from Moonrise, right? So we recruited Jaheira, officially. We recruited Minthara, got a little bit closer to her, learned a little bit about her past and how she got indoctrinated by Orin into the Absolute and the cult. And then we went to go fight some Githyankies. I was going to say Jahiras, but Githyankies. And when we went for a long rest, before that, again, we spoke to Minthara, got a little closer, but we also got to learn a little bit about Shadowheart's past. Dame Ellen kept to her word and essentially told Shadowheart that she isn't a Sharon and is actually a Selûnite. Her dad was a lycanthrope, and the vision from her past has been altered by Shar. So she isn't actually a follower, well, she is a follower of Shar, but she shouldn't have been. She should have been a follower of Lady Selûne herself. And we also found out her parents are still alive, so obviously she wants us to help us go get them. And at some point, we will. It'll be a pain in the butt, but we will. And then we moved on to Act 3, or we went for a long rest after that, and we got beckoned to the astral plane because our camp got invaded by some Githyanki. And when we got there, into the astral plane, we discovered something very big. Not just about our Dream Guardian, but also about, well, who is inside the prism and who wanted, who Vlaakith wanted us to actually kill. It wasn't the Dream Guardian, it was Orpheus. That's right, he is inside the prism and has been for a long time apparently. So he's basically being siphoned, and he's the reason we are not Mind Flayers yet. Not sure of the ins and outs of it, but that's what's happening. And then, well, before we found out about Orpheus, we actually found out that our Dream Guardian was a Mind Flayer the entire time. That's right, a Mind Flayer. The person we're trying not to turn into. His name is the Emperor, and I'm not his biggest fan, as you might have heard in the last episode, but he essentially tricked us into thinking he was someone we could trust the entire time, and I mean, he has been helping us. He's made sure we're not Mind Flayers, but still, he done it by using Orpheus. Orpheus is the rightful leader of the Githyanki, but they've all been told that he was dead. And Vlaakith has been lying to the Githyanki their entire existence, or for her entire existence. So yeah, our Dream Guardian's an Emperor, Orpheus is alive, Lae'zel's gonna want to help, gonna want us to help free him. I probably will end up freeing him. And we also, whilst going into Act 3, finally, we saw a little cutscene between Orin and Gortash, and there's been quakes in the city. Gortash is kind of there to I want to say rally the people, but not rally the people, essentially brainwash them into thinking he's a good guy and looking after them and all that. And Orin is a shapeshifter who loves to kill. She also mentioned a bloodkin and how they're on the way. Was she talking about Grosha? Was she talking about Minthara? Who knows? She wasn't talking about Minthara. But who was she talking about? What does that mean, her bloodkin? It's all things we're going to find out in the playthrough, troops, if you're willing to stick along for the journey. So, now that that's all done, all out of the way, I mean, probably lots of other things happened. It was a long episode, so of course lots of things happened. But I'm not going to go into every single little detail, because I just want to play the game and get on with it. Finally enter Rivington and see what Baldur's Gate in the city before it has to offer, right? Anyway, troops, I'm going to shut up. We're going to dive into it, and we're going to get on with the playthrough. So without further ado, troops, let's go! Also, before I go for a rest, I'd like to mention that there's a note here from Volo that basically says he had to go deal with something in the city, so he's no longer part of the camp. But we'll see him in Baldur's Gate at some point. I'm quite sure I've spoken to everyone, right? Or like the people that are here. I'm gonna go make sure, and then go for a long rest.
Whew, quite the rug pull, eh? A mind flayer manipulating us this whole time. Such creatures are not to be trusted as a general rule, though this one does appear to have had a significant hand in our survival up to this point. At best, an ally whose motivations remain shrouded in deceit. We should be wary of what such an alliance may cost us.
Exactly. I've never heard that before, but okay. At least he had something to say. Minthara did not.
Anything of use?
Although, it's annoying, because at some point there was like a glitch after a patch, I'm pretty sure. And like, that's all she would mention, was the Emperor's deceit, but now she won't mention a thing. But that's fine. Again, I haven't updated to patch 8, so she probably might mention it, she might not. I have a lot of opinions on Baldur's Gate and how I'm kind of pissed that they've just gave up on updating it, because it's still a far from perfect game. But it's, well, it's not just my opinion. It's not a pension. It's not just my opinion. I know a lot of people share that opinion, and there's nothing we can do about it. They've gave up on it, right? So, anyway, enough complaining. Let's sleep on some bloody beds and finally go to Rivington, shall we? Oh, actually, there's one more little surprise, isn't there? Before we venture on. Minthara? What are you doing there, hen? Oh. She's gonna fucking... Oh, she's planning on an invisible table. Got you. As you see, Shadowheart has a little exclamation point above her head. And I'm not turning around on purpose, because guys, look at her. She has dyed her hair from black to Soluna white. And it's funny because neither Minthara or Liesel can notice it, and it's brilliant.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it?
Yep.
Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes.
You weren't there.
The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. I do not serve Shah anymore.
No, you don't.
Nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something?
Are you not gonna mention your hair? What if I go back to Tongtor?
Be honest.
Aha.
What do you think of the new look?
It looks great, Sherry. If it helps you put that past behind you, I'm all for it. Nah, we're gonna say we love it, because she looks great.
Well, I'm glad someone does.
You're welcome.
Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now.
Yeah, you do. Okay, that's all she has to say about it. I'm quite sure the camp, we're gonna go see wee Jahihi. See what she has to say about it. Oh, the white are here, away from everyone.
Shadowheart walks a little freer of the shadows. She could shave her skull and paint it purple. It would still suit her.
Like your friend. Yeah, we're going to talk to Jaheira a little more throughout the playthrough, of course, because I don't know about you guys. Come and let me know what you think of Jaheira, but I absolutely love Jaheira. I just think she's great. She's fantastic. She's fun to have around. And she's funny too. Anyway, Laszlo.
Inconceivable that we would seek release from one tadpole only for you to commune with another.
Yeah.
I chide you if my mind were not consumed by the sight of Orpheus within his domed prison. The Prince of the Comet lives, but make no mistake. I can see the change in you, feel the parasite worming its way through you even further. You have invited your own misery. I will not break our alliance for it, but I will not condone it.
Thank you. I'm quite sure you can try and convince her to use it. It's probably quite a hard pass. But we're going to talk to her again and see if she mentions Shadowheart's hair.
Something is different about Shadowheart.
Yeah.
New facial creases, perhaps. A fresh battle scar I hadn't noticed. Bah, it eludes me.
It's that sentence that made me think she's colorblind. Again, I don't know if she is, but like, it would make sense, right? But then I had another thought of maybe she just doesn't give a fuck. And she just doesn't notice things like that.
Shadowheart looks different. A change of diet, perhaps?
Because she also doesn't notice. And I feel like that's definitely a case of Minthara does not care. Actually, it looks great in this lighting. I could see what Astarion and Gale have to say about her.
There's no more radiant sight than that of someone who's learned to love themselves anew.
Oh.
Shadowed in name, but no longer in spirit. It suits her.
That's a really nice way of putting it, Gale. You're right, it does, sir.
We have a new look for a new Shadowheart. Nice as it is, she still doesn't have the best hair in the camp.
Okay. Yeah, we also have the whole Cazador thing to deal with in Act 3 as well. But we'll get around to that trip, don't you worry. Okay, so these two are going to be in our camp. I could probably talk to them, but I don't care right now. I want to go and get on with the game, right? So I've made a little bit of a decision as far as Act 3 goes, troops. I know we haven't loaded in yet, but...
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
Is that what you're gonna say? You're gonna say anything else? But this is Rivington, finally Act 3 of the game. We're here. We've done it. Baldur's Gate is there somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, as far as Act 3 the playthrough goes, I have decided I'm just going to keep the major stuff in, like Orin, Gortash, missions for the companions and stuff. Just, you know, the important stuff. Like, I was thinking I'll just do the side missions on my own because Act 3 is very overwhelming. A lot of people quit at Act 3, and honestly I get it because there is a lot to it. It's fucking busy. There's side missions everywhere. So I was thinking I'll just cut all that crap out. I'll do it myself. If it's important, I'll keep it in. But if not, I'm just going to keep the important stuff to the playthrough because I don't want the episodes getting bogged down with stupid side quests that if you've played the game before, then you already know about them. If not, then hey, surprise, surprise, you get more shit in Act 3 that you probably don't want to deal with. But anyway, let's actually...
Have I been this way before?
No, you haven't. Let's actually go into the city. I thought one of the companions said stuff. As we go into the city, you'll notice there's this child.
Might be useful.
That wants to talk to us.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum.
Okay. I love Minthara's reaction to her talking to us. Or after you talked to her. I feel like Grosha wouldn't care, but we're just gonna say where did you last see her?
She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though.
So she's been away for a while. I'm quite sure if you give her coin, Minthara disapproves, but if you give her food, then she approves. Because she's not completely harmless, as far as children go. So we're gonna give her some food. At least it'll approves too. I thought I had to approve.
Thanks. My mum would like this. She's the best cook in the world. And she taught me too. I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. And then Minthara has something to say, it's great.
I do not understand why the matrons, patriarchs of the city do not open their gates to the refugees.
Right, so this can get pretty dark. Because obviously you're a Dark Urge. Well, I don't know. You may be able to do as a Tav. But I haven't played a Tav playthrough in a long time. Convenient source of food if the site falls under siege. And she's like, yeah. The old and the young at least. It's something like that, right? What am I actually going to say though? I feel like I'm going to say the food one. Yeah, fuck it. Because I feel like Grosha wouldn't say the shelter thing. Because, you know, I don't know. I haven't made up all my lore about Grosha yet, but I don't think she cares much for the people of Baldur's Gate, honestly. Anyway, we're gonna go for the convenient source of food.
The weak and the elderly, perhaps. The young would be better used as a labor force than as a source of nutrition.
Yep. That's just great.
Just a little more.
Okay. So as you can see, there's a lot happening here. I hate this wee guy. We've been here for days! Oh, you've been saying that for days. I don't give a fuck. Over here, I mentioned a circus, is where the circus is. There's a lot of people talking. We're not going to listen to all of them. Maybe talk to some of these guys. Yeah, fuck it. We're going to make that our first protocol.
If you don't get out of there, I'm going to have to make you.
Oh yeah? Gonna get your thugs to butcher my wife and kid, are you?
That's not what I meant. But if you do insist on continuing to be difficult...
I should speak up.
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these squatters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
I know I literally just said, oh, she doesn't care about the people of Baldur's Gate, and she's a paladin, right? But she's got a lot of layers, this Grosha. I would also be mad at people trying to squat in my house, by the way, so I get it, but we're gonna defend the people squatting for certain reasons. Yeah, so we're just gonna say that Army of the Absolute is mere days away and you're bickering over property ownership.
This is my home.
I know.
I may pride myself on my philanthropy, but I draw the line at being a halfway house.
This man's indignant demeanor barely masks a seething anxiety. There's more to this situation than he's letting on.
Zenobia and I are just navigating a slight contractual disagreement. Not that it's any of your concern.
I will kill her if I need to. Have you tried talking it out with them? Perhaps you could come to some sort of agreement. You seem to be a little on edge. Are you alright?
But wouldn't you be on edge if your beautiful home had been defiled by such brazen interlopers?
Probably, yeah. He does have a point, honestly. How about you live and let live, and I let you live in return? I think I'm gonna go for the intimidation and go from there. Oh fuck, I don't have Shadow Heart. Cross your fingers for me, troops. Oh, nice. See, I was really bad at math. I wasn't sure if I was passing that one.
Fine, fine. They can stay. Just don't blame me when they turn on you like the mongrels they are.
I respect your hustle, sweetheart, but it won't work on me. You've stepped on the guild's toes, and we'd like a little something to make it better.
Is the little dog trying to intimidate us? If it continues to bark, I will snap its neck.
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
I don't remember ever hearing that. But, where's the dialogue history? She said, "Is the dog." Her name is Dog. It's so stupid, but I just love that. Okay. Alright.
I'd say you'll live to regret it, but honestly, I'm not so sure you'd live.
Okay, you want to knock some sense into this upstart? Here. My only pleasure in life is blood, and I'll be having yours. I kind of want to knock some sense into her. So we're gonna go for it. No. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought I was like, why am I getting fucking guidance now? But it wasn't. Crush your fingies for me, troops. Come on, Grosha. Oh, okay. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Boom.
That was a mistake on your part, sweetie. A mistake the guild will hear about.
Okay.
Come on, boys. We've got places to be.
Yeah, why don't you get on out of here? Punk. Okay, well there's shit in that house we can go day, but I'm not gonna go day that because honestly, again, don't care. Uh-oh.
What in the hells was that?
For a moment, I thought the city might sink into the Underdark.
So if you come along here, no. Is there something to explore? Come on, guys.
That's curious.
Thank you, Minthara. In this barn is someone, a familiar face that we have been seeing since Act 1. But I do need the potion of animal speaking, so I will drink one. The strange ox. Oh fuck.
What's that?
Is no one gonna mention the ox? No. Okay, well this is the strange ox from the Grove in Act 1. And we spoke to him then. We also spoke to him at the Leslie Inn. And he has some dark... Let's just say he's not a normal ox. I was gonna try and describe what kind of visions he has, but let's just say they're not cow-like.
No, incapable.
What do you mean? Yeah, incapable. I'll show you capable. Yeah, incapable what?
Not for you to know.
You were hungry then, I saved you all, and now you have food. True. I kind of want to go for the perception one, but I have more persuasion. We're gonna try perception. Fuck it, let's go. Crush your fingies for me, troops. Oh, nice! Look at me wasting all my good fucking rolls at the start of the episode.
Well, come close. Your mind to mine.
We haven't already saw this? Okay. Yeah, he's not a normal ox. Not one bit.
Are you satisfied?
I feel like Grosha would have loved it. I mean, that is very true. They are very alike. They are the least bovine thoughts I've ever seen. Yeah, I feel like Grosha would be like, we're the same!
A kindred spirit. But I only wish to be an ox. Do you understand?
Yeah. I don't want to be a homicidal maniac, but we can't always get what we want. Do not conceal your exalted brutality. Oh, you're trying to run from violent thoughts too? Ah, yeah, she's going to say that.
My little secret.
Oh. Oh, we can trade secrets?
I'm not a busybody.
Oh.
You ought to use me as an example, or you might get yourself in trouble.
Okay. Fine.
Actually, before we part ways, I wonder if I could appeal to you for a little favor. I need to get into the city, but it's hard to shuffle your way to the front of the queue when you're, well, big as an ox. But what if I was smaller, more discreet? Maybe then a kind soul might bring me through, right in their little pocket.
See, so he's a shapeshifter. Charge through the streets with me, leaving virgin hearts and smear stains. Fuck. I fucked my one performance. Maybe some chemical. Yeah, we're just gonna ask what form will you take?
Ooh. This day has ended so much better than it started. Now, you don't worry about me. I'll be a good, quiet little apple you can tuck into the corner of your pack, just until we are inside the city walls. Hail, Cyric! I can't wait to get inside.
Okay, did we get the apple? No. Okay, so you pick up the apple, and yeah, we take him into the city with us, and then that's kind of the end of that. But it's really helpful, that's the word, if you do that, because he then ends up helping you in the last fight of the game. So, okay, so I'm coming over here because it's so fucking busy. Right, there's a couple of interactions we can have, right, troops? And this guy, Gwildro, whoever the fuck you pronounce his name, is one of them. There's another guard over at where we just were. There's someone on a beach, and there's a reporter. So my favourite one is to do the blacksmith first, and I'm gonna do it because, as I said, it's one of my favourite interactions of not the entire game, but it is something I like doing. So we're gonna talk to the blacksmith, and we're gonna have a little surprise, let's say. Oh wait, do I want to have Jaheira with me for this? That means leveling her up. Right, Trips, you're gonna have to bear with me.
Watching gods. But I never thought I would be happy to see the city again. Much less to smell it. The Harper safe house I spoke of is on the bridge at Worm's Crossing. Danthelon's dancing axe.
I forgot she actually has something to say. So yeah, this is that's her mission that she wants us to do. And it helps us to go find Minsk. I'm quite sure her and Minsk were in either both of the original Baldur's Gate games or just one of them. I'm not too sure, but I know they were in it. Anywho, I'm gonna get her to come with me. I don't need to ask any of these to know. So I'll see you in 2 seconds, because I need to level her up and kit her out with gear. Okay, finally we have Jaheira leveled up. She's wearing something from a mod, or at least the main outfit is. And now we're gonna talk to this guy, because she probably doesn't even have anything to say, and I've went through all this for nothing, but it's fine. We're gonna talk to him.
Welcome, adventurer. I take it you're new to Rivington. No doubt you came here to choose from my fine selection of weapons. Yes, I seem to have it all. Clubs, swords, maces, bows, cutting and gutting galore. Why don't we see if we can find the perfect weapon for you?
The perfect weapon, you say? As long as it comes with a generous death count. Nah, what do you mean, perfect weapon?
I provide a personalised service for my customers to make sure the weapon I choose is the perfect fit. Tell me, how do you like to kill?
I kill how I please and as I please. My weapon answers to no one else. I like that you get a Northbreaker answer there. Oh fuck, Jaheira might not approve of some of this, but one of these answers has a Minthara line attached to it, and usually Act 3 is just me trying to get Minthara to talk. So I'm gonna try and go with what one I think is that response. I like to see the fear in their eyes. I think it's the first one. Yeah, we're gonna go for that and hope she approves. Aha.
Seems you've been paying more attention to my techniques than I realized. I am flattered.
You're welcome.
Fear is the best part, isn't it? To see them realize their life is over, its final moments, nothing but agony. And when you kill someone, what do you feel?
Don't you think this guy is, he's getting a bit too into it, right? Like, for a blacksmith, he kind of likes killing a little bit too much. He should be on the anvil, not out killing, right? Powerful, untouchable, unstoppable. Relieved. Usually it's kill or be killed and I intend to survive. Yeah, I feel like Grosha would say that. She intends to survive.
I can see it in your eyes, though. You can't help feeling a tingle of pleasure all the same. One more question, if you'll humour me. Do you think you could turn your weapon on those closest to you?
Again, one of these gets Minthara approval, but it'll probably get Jaheira disapproval. I do all I can to keep my loved ones safe from blade. I'm gonna say, without hesitation, because I think she probably would.
Liar! You had father's offer. His glory was in reach and you cowered like a babe.
Ooh. This guy ain't a blacksmith. That's right, it's Orin.
Look at it, come crawling home, hands stained with the Bone Lord's soot. And you carry his stone. I've been watching, waiting, seeing how you lead your lamb skipping to the slaughter. I could end it now, but I'll be patient. Father will see us together again. He will see you bleed.
Father? So she was talking about Grosha?
Orin shows herself at last. She will have been watching us since we entered the city, and she can hide in any form.
Okay, so Minthara's...
You!
Oh, this guy. I
Try
forgot.
attacking me when my back isn't turned, you bloody coward.
So, obviously, Orin probably shapeshifted into me and attacked him. Also, we have some lines with Minthara after this. I hope Jaheira says the thing I'm hoping she will. Probably not. But anyway, I've been out here the whole time. You were attacked by a doppelganger. Yeah.
Is that so? You've got some evil twin running round whacking people round the back of the head.
Partly so.
I'll tell you now, you'll be seeing bloody double when I'm done with you.
Yeah. Okay, we got a lot from persuasion. I know it's hard to believe, but you really were attacked by a doppelganger. Try it and you'll be smiling with teeth. Not persuasion. Yeah, fuck it, we'll go for persuasion. Oh shit. And we have... What the fuck is that? Who has that? I don't know. We're gonna cast guidance because I gave Jaheira some guidance. Cross your fingies. Oh yeah, we got this in a bag.
Well, I'm sure it were you. I'm almost certain.
Nah.
Ah, God's be damned, I don't know. I'd have sworn, but my head's pounding. I don't remember. I need a bloody drink. Go on, clear off. I've seen enough of your face today.
This is the first time we've saw each other. Okay, so we're gonna come out and talk to Minthara. Because she has a little bit to say about the whole... Wait, how is her closeness? Should I have done this yet? Oh, it's very high. Okay. Ooh, -1 for Jaheira. Oh, that's kind of sucky. We'll get that up at some point, don't worry. But Orin mentioned two things. A couple of things. She mentioned that we've come home. She also said something about father, referring to Grosha. They obviously don't share the same father because Grosha's an orc and she's a changeling. So that could only mean one person. But we're not gonna go into it. It's just little teasers, little spoilies. Actually, we're gonna talk to Jaheira first, see if she's got anything to say about that interaction.
So Bal's chosen is a doppelganger.
Yeah.
I should not be surprised. They have ever been among his favorite servants. Orin is testing you. Either she thinks herself a predator, playing with her food, or she fears what you might do. She spoke to you in a rather familiar fashion. More shapeshifter mind games, I suppose.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I love Jaheira with the Dodge storyline. She's very nice. I love her. I love Jaheira. What the fuck's going on with my gloves? Anyway, she's great, and I love that she plays ignorant to it until a certain point. Oh fuck. No bonus? Okay. Oh shit. Yeah, okay. We're not wasting inspiration to try and remember about doppelgangers.
Their origins are shrouded in mystery.
Just like Jaheira. You seem to have experience with doppelgangers. We'll go for that.
This all begins to ring a little too familiar for my liking.
Yeah.
The last time I fought doppelgangers, the Balspawn Sarevok was using them to subvert the city government, aid his rise to power. But Orin, he's more predator than politician, I think. She simply wants to make us feel hunted, isolated. Tell the Lordling that Orin is watching. Seems that Gortash and Orin have had a little falling out.
Yeah.
We should leverage that.
Yeah, we should, Jaheira. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna go for that. And then we're gonna talk to Minthara. But she is right. Orin is definitely more hunter than politician. But Jaheira dealt with Bal in the second game, I think? I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna talk to Minthara.
While she lives, Orin will continue to terrorize us, and soon she will make good on her threats. She thinks we are weak, afraid, vulnerable. We need to prove her wrong.
I'm hoping I've got enough approval with her, because I'm quite sure this is different whether you're dating her or friends with her. Anyway, we're gonna ask her what's bothering her.
Nervous? Don't be preposterous. I am on alert, as you should be too, given who hunts us. I have faced Orin before, and she left scars on me that will never heal.
Oh.
She will enjoy adding to them, and she can strike whenever she pleases. She could be anywhere. Could be anyone.
Despite her protestations to the contrary, it is clear that Minthara is afraid.
Oh. Don't you worry, Minthara. We won't let her get to you. I kind of want to say you're not Orin, because she tells a really funny joke. But we're going to go for the persuasion part of it. Ooh, never leave. That's not good. Oh, never mind. Woo-hoo-hoo.
If you sense my fear, be sure that she does too. It is her greatest weapon. She has the scent of our blood, and she will tease and toy until she tires of the hunt. Then she will obliterate us without a second thought. She had me in her clutches once before. Promise that you won't let it happen again.
Oh, poor little Minthara. She's just scared of being caught by Orin again. Sometimes if I say a promise, it takes me back to these options, but I'm just going to say a promise, because I'd never let it happen.
Thank you. Together, we will survive her.
Yeah, we will. See, I told you it would take us back. I'm going to say you don't need my promise.
Against Orin? I have my doubts. We need to watch over each other. Now, more than ever.
Yeah, we do. Don't worry, we will. I can ask it to kiss her! I didn't know we were that close. Anywho. There is a way of... We need a ticket into the town, essentially. Or into Baldur's Gate. Okay, and there's also this temple, the Open Hand Temple, which we're not gonna talk to everyone here because there's just so much happening. I tried to mess about with audio because it's really overwhelming how loud Act 3 is because there's so many bloody people. But yeah, we're here in the Open Hand Temple and there's a holy fant called Valeria and they're talking to Sister Yanis. Basically a murder. Yeah.
Enough, Yanis. I don't teach you how to pray, so don't teach me how to investigate.
That fucking that dialogue flapping around with his wings. Her wings? I've always been confused by that. Anyway, her, I think. But yeah, there's been a murder, so we're going to help investigate it.
I have all the evidence I need.
No, you don't. See?
Details.
Let's wait 2 seconds. We can do that, right? Holy fan. Yeah, celestial. Anyway, we're going to talk to them. See what's happening.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Is it though?
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologise, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater.
Well, probably, but that holy fant does sound like a piece of work. And we're gonna say it sounded like you were having quite the disagreement.
You could certainly say that. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target.
Because I'm quite sure they're like one of the refugees that are hanging around Rivington, right? Well, we're gonna ask what makes Brilgor the politically convenient target.
Brilgor was a refugee.
Yeah.
No one sticks up for them at the best of times, and with Gortash in power...
Oh.
They make a fine target for the real culprit, too. Unlikely to be missed. Where they weren't wanted to begin with.
Yeah.
Well, I expect the Flaming Fists will ban refugee aid now one of them's blamed for murder.
Okay. See, this was what Gortash was taught about. By bringing the city together, he's going to make it seem like a very violent place and then rally them all together, right? Under his ruling. Yeah, I'm just going to say we're going to try and investigate.
Feel free to look around the temple. But fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence.
Oh, don't worry, I'll get you your evidence. Any idea where I should start looking?
Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle, really.
Okay, got you. I know where to find the investigator, I'm not going to ask.
I really hope you find something. For all our sakes.
Your mouth didn't move there. But okay. Why have I got this party? Did I bring... Why? I think I brought Jaheira to do her quest. I don't know, but we're gonna do a little investigation. Have I got... Speak with the dead? That's not what I want. No. I do have an amulet that gives me speak with the dead though. Let's ask her what she thinks, because she thinks it's the Brilgor guy. Can't remember. Is he a tiefling? I can't remember. But you can find his body.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day.
She's a bit rude. Yeah, we're looking into the death. Do I look diseased to you? Yeah, we're gonna ask her some questions. Or ask if we can.
What do you want to know?
How badly wounded? Who do you think killed him? Let's ask that. Just get to the heart of it.
I reckon Investigator Valeria is right.
Of course you do.
One of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off his hand, sawed right through the bone. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Lorgan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick.
That's pretty sick.
We give them everything, and all we get is nothing but a good man to bury.
Okay, well, we're gonna go and wear this so we can speak with the dead. Now we're gonna speak with the dead. Ask him a few questions.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Okay. We're not gonna ask him who he is. We're not wasting that question. We're gonna ask who killed him.
Dwarf, dressed in red.
Red. Okay. What were you doing when you died? Because I don't know if he knows why he killed him. I want to try and utilise these questions as best I can. So we're just going to ask what was he doing?
Hiding Brilgor from fists.
See, he was hiding the supposed murderer. Yeah, why?
Must protect innocence. Ilmater's will.
So it couldn't have been him. Where did you hide him? Good question. Or where were you attacked? And that would help us with the investigation, right?
Tunnels from the cellar. Refuge.
Okay. Oh, okay, then I can ask where he hid him.
Took him to the tunnels with the rest. Oh, fool.
Okay.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
That's fine. That's all I needed to. Got the information I wanted. Now we go into the kitchen. These are not. How do I go side again? I can show you where to find Brilgor's body as well. I think. Oh well, if we just go down here. The kitchen's in there. I'll go. Oh, the kitchen's in there. I didn't actually show you. But I want to take you down here. Because this is where Brilgor is. He's in the graveyard. You see his body's been moved. Okay, so Brilgor is actually in here. There you go. So I need to bring him out. And now I can cast... I can take the amulet off and recast to speak with the dead. Get answers from the victim. Or not the victim, but...
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
the one who's been framed for it. See, he's a tiefling. And Father Logan said it was a dwarf. We're not gonna solve this mystery today, by the way, but we're gonna take some steps in finding out who actually done it. I'd like you to also note that Father Logan's left hand was gone. It's very important to the whole murder trial thing. So we're gonna ask first, are you Brilgor? Make sure it's really him.
Yes.
Okay. Short and sweet. Did you kill Father Logan? Yeah.
Never. He was kinder than most.
Okay. Then, yeah, then who killed him?
Dwarf.
Oh.
Red clothes. Stranger.
And who killed you is what I also want to ask. Yeah, let's go for it.
Same as killed Lorgan.
The same dwarf. Got you. Screw it, let's just ask why he was helping him.
Fists. After me. Needed to hide.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
See, so Father Logan did help him. And he didn't kill Father Logan. We're gonna put him back. I don't need to have a dead body outside. It just raises more suspicions. Okay. First part of the... Oh no, actually, you know what? We'll go back to the kitchens and go into the sewers. Fuck it, we might as well do a little bit in this investigation, right? Okay. So we're gonna ask this guy in the kitchen what he thinks.
Something to ask.
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave.
Okay. Yeah, you spoke to an investigator? Probably the Holy Fent, right?
Investigator? That miniature mastodon is about as much use as rats in the pantry or flies in the soup.
Yep.
Father Lorgan's gone. Murdered. And now they're blaming a refugee for it.
Yeah, they are. But don't you worry. I'll get to the bottom of it. So you don't think Baldur killed him?
No. Baldur was a nice bloke. He came a couple of times for soup. Potato chowder was his favorite. Didn't seem the murderous type. But what do I know?
Hey, it's always the quiet ones, apparently, right? Can you think of anyone who would want to?
Some folk didn't like how he looked after the refugees. But I don't think they'd kill him for it.
You never
At least, I hope they wouldn't. That's a scary thought.
Yeah. Okay, well, there's blood leading to this hatch, so we're gonna take it down and go to these tunnels. And hopefully there will be a fight somewhere down here just to give a little bit of action in this episode. Right, now that I've done my looting, as you see, blood trail leads through here. I can be an investigator. Look at this. I am on it. Wow. Yeah, that does look like a bit of a ritual. Gonna take that. I'm quite sure. Is there not something over here? Yep. Oh, a button. And there's another one over here, right? Hey. It's almost like I've played this game before. Nah, but that's essentially how you try and get into the tunnels. There are other ways. Can you get in through here? Yes, you can. You can like jump through here and it takes you through the tunnels as well. So if you fail the investigation checks, then it's absolutely fine. There's other ways to get in there. Do not panic, troops. Thumbs has got your back. We're going to take some instruments. I'm going to donate them to the barn. I like donating instruments. I don't know why, I've just always done it. And any toys I find along the way too. Anyway, I'm going to loot this wee room and then we're going to go into the tunnels. And that's where we will find a fight. How do I get them all to collectively crouch again?
I don't need any attention.
Oh, they are crouching?
That's a friendly
there you
looking
go.
shadow. These boots have seen everything. Hush.
Okay, we're gonna go through
It
these
shall
doors.
be done.
And flank them.
Like a shadow.
It's probably not gonna work. Because he's probably gonna fucking turn around. Jaheira, can you hurry up, please? Jaheira! Thank you, thank you.
I can't waste any more time.
Maybe if we get these two in here. I've got fly. What if I got Grosha to just fly into the middle of everything? She could potentially get her arse kicked. Hello, everybody. Oh fuck.
What? Okay. Soft as silk.
Oh, that wee guy's fucked off. Jaheira's still not in the fight.
When words fail. Look at always change into something. Let's change into a saber-tooth. Let's go. Oh, that's cool.
Well, so much for peace.
Okay, let's try and get rid of these idiots. Let's divine smite them. Because these aren't just your average people, by the way, unfortunately. They're a lot more annoying than that. So, and I mean, like, they can do something that I think maybe gives you a debuff.
Death is but a word
really
away.
Remember. On you go, Gale. That didn't really do anything.
Unleash me.
Alright, you can't fly as of yet, but do you have... Misty Step? It's a bonus action. I'll take it. I'll fucking take it. You see? They were not just people. Or normal people. Oh, nice, Minthara. On you go! A layer. Okay. We'll just end her turn now then, and we'll search our bodies in a second. Morphic ambush, that was it.
I think I could go another round.
Come on, Jaheira. I was gonna say.
It was a shapeshifter. Pave my path with corpses. Build my castle
How
with
did
bones.
she you?
Let me guess, you need something.
Never a dull moment.
So this is pretty ritualistic, right? I'm quite sure on one of them. Yeah, there's a severed torso and a letter. Wait, we're gonna read the letter. Or we're just gonna grab it. Does Minthara say
Who's
it?
next?
If she,
Human flesh, mutilated and placed on display. Somebody's been enjoying themselves.
yeah. It's funnier if we find out who it is. The effigy of Elazera? Don't know how to pronounce that. But I gave it my best shot. Who watched and waited. What use her eyes? She thought herself a huntress, but couldn't fathom her wool. Below was an exaggerated signature written in blood. Orin the Red. So Orin is potentially behind these murders.
What's inside?
Just then.
Something over there.
A key. And we can also speak to the dead on that one, right? And he had that mucus stuff paralyzes people, I'm quite sure. But we're gonna read this as well. Aspirant Dolor is the person they were talking about. Talented, if a touch careless. The dagger he discarded lurks within these caves somewhere, though I know not where. I can smell it. The fear musk from his kill stands in the air after the act because he lets them marinate first. They stand, lie, sit, stock still as the poison fills their limbs with lead, knowing only two perfect facts. They're going to die, there's nothing they can do about it. So this Dolor guy is behind the murders. So let's see if we can talk to him, because technically Grosha didn't talk to him, so he should be up for a chat, right? Maybe not.
The corpse regards you
okay.
lifelessly.
We can have a chat. Did you kill Father Logan? Let's ask that.
No. Dolor did. Splendid. Kill.
Okay. Who is Dolor, exactly?
A blood-red dwarf. Tricky. Hungry.
Dwarf, dressed in red. Again. There's a couple of questions I kind of want to ask. We're not going to ask where he is, because I know where he is. Or I know a couple of places he can be. I'm going to ask how many of them there are.
The corpse remains silent.
Okay.
It does not know.
Waste of a fucking question. Who do you work for?
The corpse tries to speak, but something prevents it.
Oh, very interesting. Well, yeah, is Dolor one of you? Fuck it, let's go for it.
Yes. But once more.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Okay, well it was kind of fruitless, but that's fine. All we know is Dolor is behind it, and he is apparently really good at killing. Where was that thing? Here. Okay, so here, I can only assume, murder weapon.
This blade's wicked look matches its deeds. Poor Father Logan.
Yeah. I usually give it to a starting Oathbreaker Night Boots. I'm an Oathbreaker! Okay, I'm just gonna loot this cavern a little bit as well, by the way, so I will see you back outside. There's no need for you to see this. It's all pretty boring stuff.
Another quake. What's going on?
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
Yeah, the brain is not happy with us. I forgot that happened, but we came out under there, and now we're at this part of the place. But actually, we can go like through that way to get into this city a little bit more. We're just unlocked. I don't know, but we're gonna go up this way because I don't want to deal with the steel watch, honestly. So I'll see you in 2 seconds. I'm just gonna explore a little bit, get some stuff done. Just gonna explore. There's also the, what do you call them? We killed one of them. The monster hunters over there as well, and we might take a starring to go see them. Who knows? Anyway, I'll see you in 2 seconds, strips. Just wanted you to see that little earthquake and to see that the brain really is freaking out. Okay, so we're back here, and we're gonna hopefully all jump over here. Okay, it might be an issue. Oh, some dye. Okay, we've done it first. Unused gold troops. Now we're gonna climb up here. And then that gets us kinda into, not the main city, but to Worm's Crossing. Without having to... Grosha, why are you going... Why are you being awkward? And then it gets us the waypoint, but it also gets us past the Steel Watcher. There is plenty for me to do in this part of the city, still. This guy's talking to me, but I can't be asked talking to him. We're gonna go deal with Jaheira's. We're gonna go deal with Jaheira's part of the mission, or some of it at least. This is really overwhelming. There's so many people.
And these hung rooms beside the door. So the Harpers are waiting through.
Okay, so this is where she wanted us to go. We're gonna go in here and get away from the fucking people.
Welcome to Danthilon's dancing axe. Our stock isn't used. It's tried and tested by the finest adventurers.
Who died?
Don't draw any trouble on old Enthal. He acts like he's up for it, but he's retired for a reason.
Okay. Well, I just brought Jaheira here because she wanted to come here. It's like an old Harper hideout or something, right?
Greetings, sir. Your noble bearing brings a little class to my humble...
You can turn off the charm, Enthal. She's with me.
Blueberries. Thought I had a sale. You look tired, Harper.
I missed you too. They're already here?
Down below. Here's the key.
So, there's like a meeting of Harpers, but let's just say it does not go the way Jaheira wanted it to. Do Harpers ever just stop and say hello?
Ha! Clearly you do not know our Harper Most High.
No.
I wouldn't say that. We've traveled a long road together in a short time.
Yes, we have.
The others will be taking their ease here. Entharl has been known to shelter Harpers when they need it.
Entarl has been known to charge rent. Harpers have been known to ignore him. Now go on. The short father may send me an actual paying customer today.
Hey, I want to look at what you've got.
To buy? You're already my favorite.
Thanks. I'm probably not going to actually get anything, but he does have some interesting stuff. I'm going to go
pleasure.
Go away.
Jaheira needs more friends like you.
Oh, yeah, she does.
Right, Sammy.
Okay, so we're gonna go down here.
Till our friends are done. God forbid we do any business today.
Yeah, good luck with that. So when we go down here, it's actually a trap. Spoiler alert, it's a trap. There's one Harper. The rest, not so much. So fingers crossed, it goes well for us. And we might also gain some Jaheira approval as well.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Okay, I'm gonna just move over here a bit and hopefully not trigger the cutscene just yet. Gale, don't go you a step forward. Okay, so here. Is there still a yeah, doppelganger. Look, see? If you want to know if people are actually people or if they're the things we met in the cave, just examine them. Wait, that is not you. Oh, because that's who you're supposed to be? Anyway, it says they're a monstrosity and that they're a doppelganger. So, that's how you can tell that they're not actually Harpers, unlike this guy who is actually a Harper. Anyway, let's get into it.
Hi, Harper. May Seluna's tears shine on this meeting.
A very formal greeting, Geraldus. You are well?
Yes. Hi, Harper. Standing beneath Seluna's tears.
The lad's a little nervous, Jaheira. We heard of your great victory against Ketheric.
Geraldus isn't nervous. He's terrified.
Yep.
And he's using Seluna's tears as some kind of code.
Yeah, he is.
I understand, Geraldus. Take a moment. And you, Harper.
I hope I passed
There
that.
is something familiar about you. Doesn't she remind you of our old friend Marcus?
Jaheira's meaning is clear. Marcus was a traitor laying a trap. The same, it seems, is happening here.
Heck yeah, it is. Okay, so Marcus had wings. I think if you strike while Jaheira has them distracted, you might gain approval, but you can also gain approval by trying to detect her thoughts as well. So I'm gonna try and go for that because she hasn't got a tadpole, so like you can't connect. But I'm quite sure she like knows you've got a tadpole, so knows you're probably gonna try and read her thoughts anyway. She's not gonna fucking guide me for it though. Okay, cross your fingers, troops. Oh, Nelly. Might use a wee inspiration for that. Because I don't want to fail. So we're gonna get a roll again. Right, cross your fingers for me. None of yous cross your fingers. Woo! Crit titty! Let's go!
Oh, clever cub. This is an ambush. Strike first, while they focus on me.
Got approval, and we're gonna get the fucking upper hand on them. Let's go! Are they actually running away for this fight? They never usually do. Okay. I wonder what happens if Geraldus dies during this fight. Okay, can I create a wall of fire? I don't want to destroy a lot here. What if I, like, went here?
Swiftly now.
And done a little bit of... oh well. Okay.
They're dying for me. All of them.
Legs of a gazelle. Sucker. Bap. Oh, I can get them both? Nice, yeah, let's fucking go.
On the hunt.
Ready for battle.
Oh, Minthara, come on. Thank you. See, they are the same things that were in the cave. Please don't get pushed off, Geraldus. Oh, fuck you, buddy. I wanted to steal those barrels. Asshole. Let it go be level 2.
Blood comes easy these days.
Can you just fucking do something? Fucking hell. Thank you. There you go, Minthara. Fucking nice.
Understood.
Are they the only ones left? Okay. Hahaha. I was hoping it'd kind of put the fire out as well. I'm gonna heal her up, little puss.
On your command.
Orin's doppelgangers. How many has she brought to Baal's side, I wonder?
There's more. How many more Harper's dead?
Yeah. It's quite the surprise. Unfortunately, Jaheira's not been lied to, but you know, she's gone through a lot. A lot of our Harpers are probably infiltrated at this point. Do I talk to her first or Geraldus? I can't remember. Maybe talk to... You know what? No, we'll talk to him first. See if he's okay.
Did I get it right?
Seluna's tears. It is said no false face can stand beneath their light. An old code, Harper. But yes, you got it right. Now I need your report.
We had eyes on suspected cultists in the city, like you asked. We thought we were tracking them, but...
They were tracking you instead.
Yep.
Evidently. Doppelgangers.
And they're not just working with the cult, High Harper. They're part of it. Baalists, I think.
Sworn to Orin the Red, yes. We've already had the pleasure. Go on.
Everything seemed fine until your latest orders. Until we started to search for the Rashomar.
The Rashomar?
They struck the same night. I woke to one of them strangling Chelvin, while smiling at me out of her face. She said... It said... that I'd report back to you as normal. Lure you here, and... I had no choice!
I'm sure it felt that way, Geraldus. The others were likely dragged back to Orin. Tortured. Sacrificed. I do not expect you to die for me. But to risk Entharl, any citizen who might have wandered in?
True.
There is always a choice. And the Harper must be able to make the hard ones. Perhaps this isn't the life for you after all, Geraldus.
No, Jaheira! High Harper, please! I'm still a Harper. I want to help!
You've scarcely signed up, boy. And there is a war coming. Why die a Harper when you could still live as anything else?
Or die in the war. So, I'm quite sure you can say no one can make this choice for him, not even you. And she will eventually approve of that answer. So I think I'm gonna go for that. I wouldn't necessarily say it's Jaheira's fault. I mean, yes, she told him to get the information, but none of them knew there was gonna be doppelgangers and stuff. So no one's to blame here except for Orin. So yeah, I'm gonna go for that. No one can make that choice for him. Not even you, hi Harper.
I want to fight. For Chelvin. For all of them. So it means something.
Death is death. To look for meaning in it is foolishness, boy. Childish storybook nonsense. Exactly the kind the Harper would spout, I suppose. Fine. I have no right to make the choice for you. Not when this mess is of my making. I sent the Harpers hunting after the cult, without thinking what it would mean to be hunted in turn. Now they are compromised. And if not for you, I wouldn't even know it. I'm sorry, Geraldus. Harper. And I owe you an apology as well.
Yeah, you do.
I haven't told you everything I hope to learn here today. First, Geraldus, you're the last Harper in the city I can rely on. Lay low and rest while you can. I have matters to discuss with my friend here.
Friend? We're gonna loot the bodies? Well, actually. I'll wait a letter. Read. You won't have to wear those Harper smiles much longer. Orin has given the order. Kill the crone. Jaheira? She ain't that old. She probably is that old. But not before you tell her how her little soldiers died. Preserve some hair or sinew if you can. The Chosen would like to string a harp of her own. Okay. Okay. Now that I've actually done some looting, got the chest in the area, we're gonna talk to Jaheira. Out here in the nice lane. Right. Yeah, move around. Thank you, Jaheira. Got some explaining to do.
Orin knows the hunt. In one stroke, she places the Harpers beyond our reach. Separates us from our pack. Until we know who the false facers are, we cannot trust anyone beyond ourselves.
Very true. Except Geraldus, that's very true. That's also exactly what Orin wanted. Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
And I was so busy telling you not to take her bait that I scarcely felt the hook in my own mouth. I have not been overly generous with the truth.
No, you haven't.
I came here to learn of the Chosen. True enough. But I set my Harper searching for someone else, too. Tell me, what do you know of a man named Minsk of Rashiman?
Your ruined brain lurches and bilious intestines squirm. A hero, an enemy most foul.
Grosha, personally, not much, but her blood knows a lot about the guy. I'm sure he was in Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. I don't know if both of them, but I know he's been in them at some point. We're just gonna go for one. Say that the name sparks something.
Whatever blow to the head has addled your thoughts, take comfort. You and Minsk have that in common.
Apparently so.
Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest. We've fought at one another's backs times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die.
No. You don't seem the type to want to leave someone to die, Jaheira. Not sure what this had to do with our fight. No, we're gonna ask her what happened. We're not gonna be rude.
Before we ever heard of this Absolute, we received word of a gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with mind flayers in their midst. We might have ended it there, cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, Minsk charged in alone. It was chaos. He was overrun, dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day.
So you left. Minthara looks proud of her there. I can't remember what gets approval here. I feel like Grosha would go for 2. Don't second guess yourself. Fuck it, we're going for it.
The world takes much from those who presume to defend it. But sometimes, you get to take it back.
Yeah, you do.
So don't be sorry, because I mean to use you, if you're willing.
More than.
Infection, indoctrination, eradication. That has been the fate of everyone the cult has captured so far. But it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsk's either.
I'm quite sure I could ask questions. I don't know where they take me. But I know saying, let's find them, gets approval, right? Because she's like, just like that? No explanation, no nothing. No, we're diving into it. We're just gonna go fucking find them.
As simply as that?
Yep.
For no other reason than that I asked? Perhaps you two will get along.
Probably not.
Oh, the point is moot without the means to find him. Without the Harpers, we shall have to find another path. I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gates. Seems I need to reacquaint myself with this damned city.
Probably a good idea, yeah. Okay, so we just got some good Jaheira approval there. Or not, we're still only at 19. That's not great, but hey, it's better than fucking nothing, right? So there you go. We got the mission to go look for Minsk. I don't hate Minsk, he just annoys me, if I'm honest. I know he's probably like this beloved character through the fandom, but he annoys the shit out of me, to be honest. So I very rarely bring him with me whenever I have him. So now we have the mission to go find him, and oh fuck, I'm gonna go try and find somewhere quieter. Okay. I'm ending the episode out here because it's away from all the drivel of the people, and I'm sick of hearing all the people talk. I was gonna maybe try and get to Gortash for this episode, but there's a few things I'd like to do, and I need to get a pass to get to the coronation, so it's a whole thing. So I'm gonna try and do some things off camera so that I'm not having to do it all here, and the playthrough will finally end at some point, you know. So we've got a couple of things to do before going into the actual city. I'm going to keep a couple of the things here, like there's another Orin encounter, and obviously we're going to keep the Gortash's talk in because it's pretty vital to the story, especially Grosha's story and her background. So that should hopefully be the next episode, is dealing with the last of Orin's encounters and Gortash. So stay tuned to find out what happens with all that, troops. But for now, I'm going to leave it here because I know probably not a lot happened. The episode's been split into two, so I can't even remember what happened in the first episode. In the first part. But we finally made it to Rivington. We're getting stuff done. We've had an Orin encounter. We promised to protect Minthara. We got the mission to go look for Minsk. We got into 2 fights. We found out there's doppelgangers. There's a murder to solve. There's lots going on. Did we punch that woman in the face? I can't remember, but we kicked a guy out of his own house. It was all fun and games. So troops, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, come and let me know what you thought of it in the comments below. If you didn't, I guess come and let me know what you thought too. But until the next time, where we'll be hopefully talking to Gortash, getting further on with the story, and possibly maybe even moving into the actual city itself. You're just going to have to wait and see. So until then, troops, wherever you are day or night, I hope you're having a good one. I hope you're staying as safe and as clean as you can. And until the next time on Baldur's Gate 3, Thumbs! And Grosha and her misfit friends. Well, we're here.